Hello viewers, you are welcome to my YouTube channel Botany. This is the third video on Karnataka forest series. In this video, I would like to discuss on the deciduous forest of Karnataka. As we are aware that Karnataka harbors diverse forest ecosystems and each with its unique characteristics and ecological significance. The deciduous forest found in the regions receiving 60 to 120 centimeters of annual rainfall. They shed their leaves during the dry season to conserve water. These forests are home to valuable timber trees like teak, rosewood, and sandalwood. The moist deciduous forests are thriving in the areas receiving 100 to 150 centimeters of rainfall and exhibit a mix of evergreen and deciduous trees. They are characterized by a dense canopy and diverse understory. And these forests are primarily located along the eastern slopes of the Western Ghats. The dry deciduous forests are adapted to arid conditions with 60 to 100 centimeters of rainfall and are characterized by the sparse vegetation. They are found in the eastern and southern parts of the state. While less diverse than the other forest types, they play a crucial role in soil conservation and support unique wildlife. The deciduous forest in Karnataka experience a tropical monsoon climate with a pronounced dry season. Thus means they have a high temperature, high humidity, moderate rainfall and distinct wet and dry seasons. The year-round warm temperatures typically between 25 to 35 degrees Celsius. The high levels of moisture in the air, especially during the monsoon season. They receive a moderate to low rainfall throughout the year with a distinct dry season. The monsoon season brings heavy rainfall while the non-monsoon season is relatively dry. The key characteristic features of the deciduous forest includes the trees in the deciduous forest shed their leaves during the dry season to reduce the water loss. The canopy of the deciduous forest is less dense than that of the evergreen forest, allowing more sunlight to reach the forest floor. The understory of the deciduous forest is typically less dense than that of the evergreen forest, and it may be dominated by the grasses and shrubs. The deciduous forests support a variety of plant and animal species, but their biodiversity is generally lower than that of the evergreen forest. The forest fire is common, which controls the undergrowth. The flowering and the fruiting are far more advanced before the first flush of new leaves appears. The moist deciduous forests in Karnataka are primarily located along the eastern slopes of the Western Ghats. This belt extends from Belagavi in the north to the Bandipur and Nagarhole forest in the south. These forests covering the areas like the Chikmagalur, Mysuru, Chamarajnagar and the eastern parts of the Hassan. These forests are characterized by the mix of evergreen and deciduous trees which shed their leaves during the dry season. The dry deciduous forests in Karnataka are primarily found in the eastern and southern parts of the state, and these regions receive lower rainfall compared to the Western Ghats, leading to the development of these unique ecosystems. And these forests are mainly found in the southern and southeastern parts of the state, including the districts like Chikmagaluru, Mysuru, Chamarajnagar, eastern parts of the Hassan, Tumkuru, Chikballapura, southern part of the Kolar, Mandya, Ramnagara, and Bengaluru rural. Moist deciduous forests in Karnataka are a vital part of the Western Ghat ecosystem. These forests are characterized by a diverse mix of evergreen and deciduous trees, creating a lush and vibrant landscape. They are typically found in the regions receiving the annual rainfall between 100 to 150 centimeters. The key characteristics of these forests includes the receive the moderate to high rainfall throughout the year. The trees in these forests shed their leaves during the dry season but retain some foliage throughout the year. These forests boast a rich variety of plant species, including plants like teak, rosewood, sandalwood, bamboo, and various other medicinal plants. The dense canopy of these forests provide a shade and shelter to the diverse range of wildlife. The forest floor is often covered with a dense understory of shrubs, ferns, and other smaller plants. While many trees retain their leaves year round, some shed their leaves during the dry season to conserve water. The dry deciduous forests in Karnataka are primarily found in the regions receiving annual rainfall between 60 to 100 centimeters. And these forests are characterized by a sparse canopy and predominance of deciduous trees that shed their leaves during dry season to conserve water. The key characteristics of the dry deciduous forest in the state includes they receive low to moderate rainfall with a pronounced dry season. The trees in these forests shed their leaves completely during the dry season to conserve water. The canopy is less dense compared to the moist deciduous forest, allowing more sunlight to reach the forest floor. Many trees in these forests have thorns or the spines as adaptation to the dry conditions. The plants in these forests are well adapted to survive long periods of drought. Most of the trees shed their leaves during the dry season to reduce water loss. Deciduous forests are characterized by distinct seasons, the warm summers and the cold winters. Plants and animals in these forests have evolved various adaptations to survive these changing conditions. Some of the adaptations found in the plants includes leaf loss. By shedding their leaves during the dry season, the trees significantly reduce water loss through transpiration. This adaptation also helps to conserve energy as the trees goes into dormant state. In the lower forested layers where the sunlight is limited, plants often have large leaves to maximize the light absorption. The thick bark provides the insulation and protection from the forest fires, which are common in the dry regions. It helps to regulate the tree's internal temperature, preventing excessive water loss. To absorb water and nutrients efficiently from the top layer of the soil, especially during the spring and summer when the soil is moist, they have shallow roots. Many plants form the symbiotic relationship with the fungi, that is the mycorrhizae, to enhance the nutrient uptake. These fungi help the plant to absorb essential nutrients from the soil. Many plants bloom early in the spring to take advantage of the abundant sunlight before the trees leaf out. Many understory plants are shade tolerant and can survive with minimal sunlight. They often have slow growth rate and can photosynthesize efficiently in low light conditions. Forest fires, while often perceived as the destructive, can play a crucial role in ecology of the dry deciduous forest, influencing its structure, composition, and regeneration. Some of the positive impacts of the forest fire is the nutrient cycling and nutrient release. The fires can break down the organic matter, releasing essential nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium into the soil. These nutrients promote plant growth and support a diverse range of species. The heat from the fires can scarify the seeds, breaking their outer coatings and promoting germination. Fires can clear the forest floor of dense undergrowth, creating space for new seedlings to establish. Fires can suppress the growth of non-native invasive species, allowing native plants to thrive. Fires can help to maintain the open grasslands and savanna-like ecosystems which are essential for certain wildlife species. The negative impacts, while fires can be beneficial, uncontrolled and frequent fires can have detrimental effect. The intense fire can damage the soil structure, leading to erosion and loss of the topsoil. The severe fires can kill the trees, shrubs, and other vegetation, reducing the biodiversity. Fires can release harmful pollutants into the atmosphere, affecting the air quality and human health. These are some of the trees found in the deciduous forests of Karnataka state. Tectona grandis, teak or tega, also called as sagwani. This is one of the most valuable timber species found in these forests. Santalum album or sandalwood, also called as Chandana, Gandha or Srigandha. A small evergreen semi-parasitic tree and also a fragrant tree prized for its wood and oil. Dalbergia latifolia, Indian rosewood or beete, a valuable timber species. Shoria robusta, sal or bilibou or bilibogi, a moderate-sized deciduous tree. Pterocarpus marsupium or Malabar kino tree, honne or valle honne. The tree is a rich source of red kino gum. Pterocarpus centalianus, red sandalwood or Rakta Chandana, medium-sized deciduous tree yielding deep red latex when cut. Erythrina variegata, Indian coral tree or Harivana Mullumarige, a prickly tree. Haldinia cordifolia, yellow teak or Arasina tega, another deciduous tree. Alstonia scolaris, devil's tree or Halemara. Bombax seba, silk cotton tree or Kempuburaga. Indian beech, that is Terminalia bellarica, another large deciduous tree. Eagle marmelos or wood apple, also called as Bilva patre. Terminalia tomentosa, Indian laurel or Kirimatti, a large deciduous tree. Terminalia elliptica, Indian laurel or silver grey wood, Karimatti. Dendrocalamus strychnus, Calcutta bamboo or Biduru, a deciduous densely tufted shrub. Bambusa arundinacea, thorny bamboo or Hebbidiru, which flowers once in 100 years. Trima orientalis, charcoal tree or Kiruhale, a fast-growing tree. Depending on the climatic conditions, trees may be evergreen or deciduous. Atrocarpus hirsuta, wild jackfruit or wild jack or Hebhalasu. Kidilia calicina or Koli bende mara. Chloroxylon sweetinia, satin wood or Huragalu mara, common in lower deciduous forests. Xylia xylocarpa, Burma ironwood or Jambe mara. Albizia odoratissima, Ceylon rosewood or Kadubage, again common in tropical dry deciduous forests. Azadirecta indica, neem tree or Margosa, which is found in dry deciduous forests, often planted as sacred tree around the places of worship and sometimes in avenues. Tuna ciliata or red cedar, Gandagarige, a large deciduous tree famous for its fragrant red wood. Some of the trees found in these forests are Tectona grandis, Santalum album, Dalbergia latifolia, Shoria robusta, Erythrina variegata, Terminalia tomentosa, Azadirecta indica. Pterocarpus marsupium and Pterocarpus centalianus. Alstonia scolaris, Haldina cordifolia. Bombax seba, Xylia xylocarpa, Kidia calicina. Terminalia elliptica. The water is stored in the stem is often trapped and used as a source of potable water in the summer by some forest folk. Dendrocalamus strychnus and Bambusa arundinacea.